what you gon' do now. Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We have tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spend you. That ass, girl, gotta make it last, yeah. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up. Hate on me, but no. Try to say stop when the beat say go. There you go again, that voice is cool. Watch you make your girlfriend go. Come on, come on, come on. You've been waiting patiently, wondering when and where I be. After causing ruckus in the industry, making this so she can't sleep.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? I gotta hit something real quick. Shout out to Paris Bowens. Rest in peace, bro. This for you.
I'm gonna run, and nothing's gonna stop me now. No hurdle's gonna bring me down, cause I am going. I'm going for the crown. I'm going for the crown. I'm going for the crown. Let me tell you here, I'm looking for something that's not right here. It must be somewhere else. I've been running all my life for a prize that's worth it. I'm satisfied by what this world offers. It rusts and fades. It can be taken away. I'm interested in things of greater value. I want more. See there, I've tried to find my meaning in things, in people's opinion, in their acceptance. But that reward ain't worth my soul, and it don't come close to real love. I'm gonna run, yeah. Nothing's gonna stop me now. No hurdle's gonna break me down. 'Cause I'm going for the crown, yeah. Going for the crown, going for the crown. Going for the crown. I'm going for the crown.
Oh, there we go. Shout out to everybody that's here. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What up, Dream Team? What up, everybody that's here? We're going to get into some commentary today. Since everybody want to talk crazy. We're going to get into some commentary today. About some things that y'all know. Some things that y'all might not know. Had to get in. Okay, good. Hey, make it work. So, let's go this way. I want to talk about, first thing I want to talk about is, today is Wednesday. It's hump day. So how are y'all feeling out there, y'all? I want to know how y'all feeling. How y'all feeling out there? I want to know how y'all feeling before we get into commentary. How are y'all feeling? Because I'm feeling great. I'm feeling rejuvenated. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling like Jesus is my help. I'm feeling like, oh man, it can't be better. So, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to share the screen. First topic. First look at evidence list and Daunte Wright shooting case. I'm trying to figure out, how did she get manslaughter? But before I do that, yesterday I went live and I said something pertaining to Phoenix Rising. I didn't know that they cloned her page. So people, please protect your pages, and Phoenix Rising is welcomed over here. That was my mistake on yesterday. I said I'm going to lead by example. So if I do something in public where I'm wrong, I'm going to come back and correct it in public to make it right. So Phoenix Rising is welcome over here. Her page was cloned by, y'all know, the Decepticons over there. So what I want to do is, before I go in like that again, I want to vet it to make sure that things are on the up and up and how they supposed to be. That was my error. Nobody else's. That was my error. So, how do I do that? Okay, hold on. I do take ownership for the stuff that I do, no matter what it is. And let me correct that real quick. YouTube. Let me correct that real quick. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Okay. Clear that up real quick. Channel. That. Settings. Community. Real quick, hold on. One. Okay, I don't see her on a block list. Okay, I don't see her on a block list. Okay, cool. Okay, so now she's not on the block list, so good. She can come freely. But let's go ahead. First, look at evidence list and Daunte Wright shooting case. I want to know, is this a setup or not? Shout out to the dream team that's here. Shout out to the friends. Shout out to the people that's on the lawn that's just watching. But I want to know, is this a setup? So what I'm going to do, let's go here. Okay. Say former Brooklyn Center police officer Kim Potter has been charged. Hey PG, hey Laverne, hey Willie, has been charged with second-degree manslaughter and the shooting death of Daunte Wright. Court documents made public Monday provided a first look at the list of evidence in the case against former Brooklyn Center, Minnesota police officer Kim Potter. Potter is charged with second-degree manslaughter and the death of 20-year-old Daunte Wright. Potter shot and killed Wright during a traffic stop on April 11th. Then police chief, so the police chief quit? Then police chief Tim Gannon, who has since resigned along with Potter, said he believes she meant to pull her taser, but pulled her handgun instead. Okay, let's stop right there for a second. How do you mean to pull a taser? Your taser is always, and this is what they teach in academy, the taser is always on the opposite side of the handgun. So how can you mean to pull a taser? Make that make sense. If you are right-handed, your firearm, not a handgun, but your firearm, is on your right hand side. That's your dominant side. That means your taser is on the less dominant side, which will be the left side. It can't be in the front of you because you can shoot yourself. It can't be in the back of you because if you get into a scuffle, somebody can take it from you. So it have to be lined. It's supposed to be lined up with your gun across your waist on the same side as your non-dominant hand. So how is it possible? Now, I will be looking at questions. I see Ms. Visby say, aren't they totally different shapes? To a certain degree. To a certain degree, yes, but it all depends on and what type of taser and you have too. If you have a SB45, then no. The only difference is color and weight. So let's finish. I'll come back to that. It says, in the newly released court documents, the state revealed its evidence list in the case, which includes body camera video from 4 officers and surveillance video, and 2 surveillance photos from near the scene. Prosecutors have not said at this point if they will seek an aggravated sentence if Potter is found guilty. What? Time out. Prosecutors have not said at this point if they will seek an aggravated sentence if Potter is found guilty. Why wouldn't you seek aggravated? Why? You see it. 27 photos, Officer K. Potter 4. 28 photos, Sergeant Johnson 6. 29 photos, surveillance 2. 30, you got video surveillance, 15 minutes and 29 seconds of it. This is going to be brutal for this boy family. 31, you got video, MNBCA 2021-2073, 7 minutes and 49 seconds each. God. BWC video, Officer Rogerstedt, K. Potter, 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Oh my God. BWC video, Officer Lucky, 57 minutes and 25 seconds. This is brutal. BWC video, Officer Savosa, 17 minutes and 28 seconds. BWC video, Sergeant Johnson, 16 minutes, 39 seconds. Ooh, dated April 28th, 2021. Respectfully submitted, Pete Orpert, County Attorney, Washington County, Minnesota. Let's see if anything coming up next. So nothing else after this. This is brutal. This document list right here. Just this right here. Just 27 to 35 is enough to drive a family member insane. That means you got to look at 30 surveillance angle. Then you got to look at 31. And 31 have... Hold on, wait a minute. 2021 to 273. Damn. That's a lot. Okay, then you got to look at this angle. So that's 2 angles. All together that we looking at 23 minutes and some change from 2 different angles. Then you have another angle from 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Then you have another angle. Hold on. I'm live.
I know I wanted to be on live.
Oh, okay.
Want me to call back? Because I'm at work real quick. I just wanted to say something. I didn't mean to cut your live off, but cut you off, but I wanted to be on live.
Oh, hold on. Hey, I don't know what's going on, but Lowdown called in. Hey, Lowdown.
Hey everybody, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt Dana's live, but I just had to step out of work for a second here. But okay, so here we go again. We're beating this dead horse because we have a lot of women. We have women that are pressed for attention, and we have one that's suffering from PTSD and is narcissist. Okay, so let's just go back to this one more time. Okay, June 6th. Okay, Randa calls and was going off with G-Joy in Dana's chat. She called on Dana's phone. He answered the phone. She's yelling on the phone. Okay, I said, what's going on? She said in the chat, Dana and I have a different relationship than anyone on YouTube. Okay? Then next thing you know, they flirting back and forth. Dana's live, a couple days later, they flirting back and forth. Okay. June 8th, Passion had surgery. Right before we came on Dana's live, she went over to Tyson to congratulate Tyson for having an apartment. He went off, okay, went on Sylvia's platform. Sylvia says, go ahead, Randa. Randa says, you sure? Yes, I have 1,000 subscribers. You can say whatever you want. Okay, fine. 55 minutes, 64 seconds. She goes off on me and Passion. Dana, she talked about Dana, Passion, DJ, Dabrowski, all the bloggers. 55 minutes was us, okay? Now, June 8th, Passion had surgery. Again, she didn't realize because she didn't realize she wouldn't even, that she was delirious. But she did go and congratulate Tyson, okay? She arrested during her surgery and all that. Randa says, during her 55-minute rant, okay, and it's documented, bitch, I will kick you in your hip until you die. She had hip surgery, okay? Then they went to Florida. If I'm wrong about any of these sequences, please let me know. Because the videos, I'm sure, are out there, even if they're on private. They went to Florida, okay? With Sylvia, Gucci, Michelle, and her. She was drinking apple, apple Bacardi. Sitting in the kitchen. Still talking about Skeletor droopy. Okay. During this time, a whole month went by, still talking about it. Okay? Then, in between that, one thing she said was, Dana didn't give him credit, and then also she didn't want us to get wrenches. When Dana gave us those wrenches, he said on his live, every channel needs a gangster. Gave Passion her wrench. I was in the Walmart. He gave me my wrench. I'm on the phone with Passion. I said, Passion, oh my God. I said, I didn't even know Dana knew who I was. I said, that was weird. We got a wrench. Everybody knows we was on Tyson channel. We was mods on that channel. We did mods. I'm sorry?
No.
Okay. Okay. Now, we've been mods. Now, one time have we asked for a wrench. We never asked for credit. We never asked for attention. We never asked any of that. What she said was when she went on this rant is that y'all fake and phony. She was fake and phony because of that whole DJ live, right? Going over to DJ and congratulating him. But who's actually kumbayaing with DJ? Right? Sylvia and Randa, right? Now you say you don't like us. I just don't like y'all. Y'all fake and phony. Okay? What are we fake and phony about? Because see, really what I want to know is what actually don't you like? Just say, I just don't like you. Okay, fine. But you say today that you go on, your channel is built on Dana and Brooke, right? So you go to school, you're supposed to be working, but you spend your time talking about Brooke and Dana, right? You say Dana's a fat fuck, right? But you like Dana. Regardless how we look at it, you like Dana. And even if you don't like him, you pissed off at him, you can't stand him. Why even mention him? And why do people sit on that channel to listen at the same old recycled recordings? Why? Okay, Brooke, you came on, you talked about Brooke, and you said, wait a minute, y'all. You went and got your wig and put the lipstick wig on. The guy 312 said he will never look at you the same way. Because when you put a wig on and makeup on, you're supposed to look better than the person, not worse than the person. Now, you say Brooke don't have teeth. Okay, fine. Brooke don't have teeth. All right, fine. But when Brooke put her makeup on, even when she don't have her makeup on, she's a beautiful person. You said that Brooke was attractive. You said Toy was attractive. You said these things. You say Cash and Skeletor. But you're the one who was selling the waist trainers. You're the one who was in the military. Everybody knows that when you're in the military, you're supposed to be, most of the people in the military or even come out of the military, you still maintain that regimen, right? Because we all know the military drops you to bring you back up, okay? You talk about women's looks. You talk about any physical about them. As we are adults, you don't talk about people's physical appearance. You talked about Dana, but that night of the unity, you said, you and Sylvian have said, y'all talked about us because Dana told y'all to. Well, now you're not friends with Dana, so what is your excuse now? Because every time I turn around, Passion, Lowdown, Bozo, and Crook is in your mouth. You're supposed to be in school. So why aren't you not doing your homework? Okay? But let me tell you about some of the personalities like that. I told you my father and my uncle were Navy SEALs. Vietnam, my grandfather, World War II, Desert Storm, all of them, right? Let me tell you about people like that. Really? She's hurt. And I feel bad for her. You know why she's hurt? Because I hate to say it. She really likes Dana. She really does. Because no woman, and correct me if I'm wrong, please. Matter of fact, I don't want anybody on this channel to correct me if I'm wrong. I want the people in the bushes. If you have a man that you can't stand, are you going to talk about him from sun up to sundown? Right? Are you going to do what that man tells you to do, even if it's committing a crime? As an adult, you said, on that money, we did it because Dana told us to. So this man has that much control over you mentally and physically that you are still dragging him and anybody who is attached to it. And now people who are on your live, guess what? They're dragging the people that's connected to Dana. Now, when Papoose called you white bitch or whatever, you went on there, you boo-hooed. But because Papoose don't care for Dana, y'all cool. They went on this whole rant about how Dana's gay. But nobody don't know if Dana's gay or not. It's just a speculation. Okay? He never put it in the chat unbeknownst to other people. He never put that in the chat. But what I'm saying is this, that, you know, we as black folks, we could be ignorant. Because someone will start something just like they did with R. Kelly, create dysfunction, and everyone will follow suit. Now, you women that are listening to this young lady are older than her. And you're sitting up there, she has controlled you so much that you're believing it. Because initially, we started off as going over to the ops. But now you over there with the ops. We never seen DJ in person. Y'all stayed in the B&B. Y'all was out there kumbaya and drinking with him. But he was the ops. But I wonder who's really the ops. Because, see, the ops, which is old COVID on him, they're the ones who come to our defense. It's the Brooke, it's the Nieces, it's the Toys. They come to the defense. Apparently, none of you have ever taken sports or anything, or if your children taking sports, you never talk about team spirit. Because when you're on the same team, you don't go after your team mate. You go after the opposite. So the only thing I've been hearing is they're faking, they're phony. Okay, we're past it. You're broken record. We're faking, we're phony. Okay, good. All right? So what is next? I'm droopy? Well, guess what? I got about 50 people right now who will tell you, not true. Do I look like that because maybe my camera's angled that way? Because, see, one thing I won't do is degrade a woman because of her look. Because if I degrade a woman of their look or even a man, that means, guess what? I'm attached to them emotionally. See, when you talk about somebody every day, day in and day out, you are emotionally connected to that person. Now, Dana's a fat fuck, right? Why are you still talking about Dana? How many of you have exes that you don't even want to hear his name or her name, right? You ain't gonna wake up talking about this person, lay down, talk about this person. Because guess what? You're tired. And now, when you're in the bushes, instead of coming out on the panel and being a woman, you're a coward. Now, everybody knows that. Has anybody in the military knows this, okay? You're suffering from PTSD. And you're up all night because some demons are haunting you. Honey, I've lived this. So it's nothing you can tell me that I don't know. You're up all night and you're drinking because you're trying to drink these problems away. You have PTSD. And I'm almost willing to bet you go to a psychiatrist and a psychologist because the military just don't give you money just because you're retired. No, it don't work that way. Okay? It don't. Some demons got you up. And Dana, I'm going to tell you something. If you say something, if you look a certain way, if you have any kind of mannerism that will remind her of when she was active, you're going to get it. Okay? You're going to get it. Why? Because she looks at you as warfare. Military, honey. It ain't going to stop until she thinks she's had enough. Now, she can go and talk about me all she wants to. Doesn't matter. Like I told you, you can't get much more special forces than a Navy SEAL. So I've been living this for all of my life. If my father's grass is a quarter-inch too short, he goes off. Anytime we go out, it's always structured. He stay up all night. He will curse you out. He'll hurt your feelings. And then guess what else he'll do? So that people will gravitate to him, he plays the victim. You see the parallel here? That playing the victim? Oh, I'm in the bushes. Oh, I got a piece of this recording. It's recording. Who cares? If somebody says something publicly, do you think they really care if you have the recording? Who cares? I said the other day on Angie's channel, what I said was, I was about to call, I said, what I'll do is shoot. I said, I'm not going to do that. Throw around, hide your hand or whatever last saying to go. I said, I'm the type that's going to tell you I'll be there at 3 o'clock or whatever time I said. I'll be putting those 70% gasoline around your house and blowing your shit up. I never said a name. But you know what her and that little mocha going to do? They're going to take a snippet of that. And the little people they have, they're going to loop it and they're going to talk about it and it's going to be commentary for them for the next 6 months. Because guess what? Birds of a feather flock together. And like I said, even Mocha has been following Passion since Instagram and Twitter. Following her. Made a video about her. Alive. Passion gangsta. And with the typewriter. And, people say I sound white. And just that. Following her. These women, them two women, and a couple of I ain't going to mention Sylvia. Because, see, Sylvia ain't on me like that. Because, see, what Sylvia do is get random to do her dirty work. They're dangerous. You know why? Because, see, they're the type to talk shit as they say. And you know what happened? You'll be the one end up getting hurt. Or somebody end up hurting them. Just because of their mouth. So be very careful of people like that. Because, see, what happens is they keep saying it over and over and over and over again. And as they say, pressure breaks pipes. To the point where you're going to have 1 or 2 people who's going to believe it because they're going to play the victim. So be careful of people like that. I'm not saying stop it, but what I'm saying is be careful. Because even before she said she never got a cease and desist, and we're like, yeah, Randy, you did. Now, if that's what it, because they talking about me. Lord, don't work that way, baby girl. It don't work that way. But I'm not even thinking about you like that. What I'm saying is, if you don't like me, I don't like you. But what proof have you? You said I'm messy because I've gone from channel to channel to channel. And like I said, have you ever taken just one subject in school? Have you ever gone to one doctor? But the same the channels I've gone on, you're going on too. But guess what? The difference of me and you is, guess what? I'm not messy. I don't say stuff. And messy ain't even in my vocabulary. Like I said, my vocabulary skills are up. But see, when I go to channels, unbeknownst to you, I'm not in the bushes. You are. Because, guess what? I have fans paparazzi, as Passion calls them, that actually follows me that I didn't even know will follow me. They told me exactly what channels I have gone to, but they never could say that I talked about anybody. What they said was, Dana cussed you out. Then you went over to DJ channel. See, you had it wrong first time because I was actually admired on DJ's channel, then Dana's channel, and Dana never cussed me out. Okay? So when people say, oh, Dana called everybody a bitch, no, he hasn't. He called the bitches bitches. Okay, so when you, as a man, Dana, and I'm saying this publicly, and I don't care if the other females have a problem with me saying this, when a woman decides she wants to get on your level eye to eye and degrade you, she gets whatever you say. Okay? Now, if somebody constantly is talking about you, your kids or whatever, you're going to get sick of it. Because, see, numbers, people lie, numbers don't. I always say that. So if Dana had done something crazy, he done lied or whatever. But guess what? Dana ain't here looking up people's stuff. He ain't. If Dana want to lie and say that, and I'm using an example, that he done been with R. Kelly 100 times, what does that have to do with you? But when you guys lie, it affects somebody. It affects their jobs, their families, their friends, you know, all of that. It affects them personally. But when Dana lies, it don't affect Dana. They don't. It affects nobody. Nobody. Because we all have the one question that actually binds us all together, and that is, we're not in a case. We're not subpoenas. We're none of that. Why are you looking up the personal information? Why? So you can degrade us on our jobs? Well, most of us are business owners, so you can't do that. Why? So you can talk about us with our family? Well, guess what? Chances are, if we share DNA, our family's the same way. So they understand what they got. I mean, what? Oh, so now you're going to go online and tell people, oh, so-and-so has done this on YouTube. So what? Okay, what? Your family, they know how you are. So stop all of that. But nobody seems to answer the elephant in the room. This woman has gone on and talked about Brooke. They talked about Dana. They talked about us. Everybody, don't listen to me, pay attention to the details that's associated with Dana, gets it. Everybody. But when DeBosti called her a hoe, a bitch, and somebody said it in the text, you know, she said, I ain't talking about that right now, I'm talking about the path up. Well, guess what? If you're going to be mad at somebody and you don't like somebody, spread it around. And I'm not talking about DeBosti. What I'm saying is how you're selectively outraged. You know why? Because once upon a time, you liked these people. You did. So now, boom, you and Dana, cool. Now you're pissed off. We're sick of hearing those recordings because it's the same one. If you have not sent those in, or they have not, when you sent them in, they have not used it in case, nobody wants to hear it anymore. They're tired. They're sick of hearing about Dana J and being a fat fuck. Because guess what? If he's fat to you, I can name down 5 that's actually stalking Dana. One can't even make breakfast unless she's talking about Bookham. One on there, Dana J. But guess what? You was over there cool with Dana, when you coming back to Baltimore? You was saying that. What changed? I'm just not getting it. What changed with all these things? Because guess what? At once upon a time, you were cool. Because what they said, Miss Denise said, I don't know nobody who knows Dana. The only person I know who knows Dana, and he's gay. Tyson took that and ran with it. But Denise never said that Dana was gay. See, that one little soundbite turned it into Dana is gay. But if Dana's so gay, you just said last year me and Dana have a different relationship. You just was giving Dana $100 cash app, super chat, $100, $100, $100. If the man is gay, why are you doing that? He's gay. And if you like him and you flirting with him, so does that make him bisexual? I'm just asking. If he's a fat fuck, you wanted to lay up with him? You said that. I'm just asking. If my face is droopy, don't look at it. Because I guarantee it's other people who are not saying that. Who actually, I just had the conversation with Passion the other day. I said, I can't believe people follow me like this. I said, I'm a regular person. I had somebody actually tell me, you know, I've been secretly stalking you for years. And the girl's a model. I'm like, really? So if you If all you have to do is talk about somebody's looks as a grown adult, you need to pick a better hobby, baby, because it ain't working. You were just talking about Brooke's teeth, but her makeup is spot on. Her makeup and the way she wear that red in her hair. I told Brooke one night at 1 o'clock, I said, Brooke, why did you come on your live with makeup on? You done made me step my game up. I put me a little gloss on. Because Brooke is attractive. You talk about Toy is attractive. You talk about things you wish you had. Because see, my father, who was in Desert Storm, gets out and jogs 11 miles a day. My uncles jog. But no, you want to sit up there, you want to drink, you want to talk about Dana. Oh, woe is me. Dana, I would hate to have seen this woman if you had sex with her. Because she was supposed to have a boyfriend, right? Then why did you build a channel based on Dana? You got a man, right? I'm just asking. Because see, if I got a man, I'm not going to talk about you, Dana. I could care less. Because see, you a fat fuck, right? I'm just asking. Why, if you got a man, and you done brought him a why? Because see, let me tell you something. That ain't really your boyfriend. And as the song said, if he was your boyfriend, he wasn't last night. You know why? Because see, any woman who got a man, don't parade him. Get a man, you want to bring him on YouTube. Why? To prove something to us? Why? Because people say you're a bad parent. Now what you want to do? Oh, I'm not the dang. Why? Stop trying to prove something to people. And prove it to yourself. Because let me tell you something. I know for a fact they ain't talk about your son. I know it. Because that particular night, so Lovey brought that information to you and you turned it around. Because you had the 2 phones up there. Shit, you turned it around. Because what Dana said on Sylvia's platform was, I know you're a good mother and you're a good woman. You just been hurt. That same night you tried to drag us, Dana said that. And then, here you go, as you drink a little more, guess what happened? Now, Dana got a small penis. And now you want to tell that. It wasn't nothing to be telling because everybody know we done seen Dana's penis on pictures and stuff. Excuse me, Dana, but it's the truth. That wasn't nothing new to us. Give us some new information. Come out with something else. Because if Dana left YouTube today, then what? Because see, y'all so busy trying to get his channel shut down, but when his channel gets shut down, then what y'all gonna talk about? Because you said today that Dana and Brooke is your commentary. So if his channel got shut down, okay, so you done shut his big channel down. Okay, fine. So now what? So what, you gonna get the other channel shut down? Okay, now what? So what's that? That's gonna be more commentary? For what? Brooke got a man who lay up with her every night. Do you? Brooke ain't up here talking about all these other this, that, and the other. Brooke got a man who pays her bill. Because see, one thing I know for sure, you can have everything you want. But guess what? You're unhappy. Now, I don't care if you talk about me. You can call me droopy, you can call me fake, phony, or whatever. But one thing you will not change is the essence of who I am. See, I was raised right. I was raised. Okay? I was raised. See, some of these people that get on here and act like this, that's because they're a product of their environment. They're used to functioning in dysfunction. And I didn't mean to take up so much of your time, Dana, but I just wanted to point that out.
Hold on. Wait. Let's correct this real quick. For people who thinking that my penis is small, I don't live in that world. I was blessed.
But, Dana, hold on. Wait, I'm going to say one thing, Dana. When women put stuff up like that, Dana, first of all, the picture ain't even be out. Because guess what? When that comment was made, right, that's hurt. Because it wasn't the month before, right?
Facts.
It wasn't the month before. So what difference does it make? Right? I mean, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, you ain't got to rebuttal. You ain't got to say nothing. You got children. So apparently, the women was satisfied, and hell, you got women stalking you to the point where they stalking anybody in your life, in your channel. I'm just saying, Dana is funny, right? Women like funny men. You can be at the top of your game, but you want somebody to make you laugh. I don't care what nobody says. See, all that, I got this, I'm good. No, you ain't. You're lonely. Because where's your man? It's a nice summer day. I know, and right now it's like 70-some degrees up here. Nice. So I know in them other states it's gotta be 90. Why you ain't out? Why you ain't out having a good time? Why are you spending your nice day, because you ain't working today, or you're working remote, whatever, why are you spending talking about Dana? I'm just asking. Why? Why are you trying to come after this stuff? That's just like, remember Gina on Boomerang? Girl, leave him alone. He ain't shit. This is Gina. This is her. If I said today, Dana, hell with you, guess what? I bet you I'll get more friends on you. You'll get more people to like me. Think about it. This is Brandy from Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That's who they are. Thin line. Even Sylvia, I can't stand that. But you married. You over this man's house 10, 11 o'clock at night telling you going to get some seafood. Come on, Dana. I'm just saying, what changed? See, because if you were my friend and now we ain't friends, I ain't gonna be putting 90% lies out. I mean, really. Kels even said, whether you like them or not, this is what he said. Stop listening to what people say and know the backstory. Know the backstory. You listen what they say. As my mother said, you take the cow by the ass and you run with it because somebody told you. What? Dana's an actor. If he want to put on the damn women or whatever, so what? He's an actor. Okay, what? If he's fat, so what? It's a lot of women out there who love fat men. You ain't fat, I'm just saying. So what? There's a lot of women out there that like men who are funny. But he just may not be for you. Oh, now he ain't for you now, but he was. Because when poor little G-Joy said something, you tore it down. But I'm going to give y'all a good laugh. Niecy came in, right? She's scared of Niecy. She got off the live. Niecy stepped back. She came back in. See, this girl is selective because I'm telling you, she's really a punk. She really is. Because see, she don't think that somebody going to pull up on her. And see, she going to take what I just said and she'll be like, see, come in the car. Because she wants attention. That's all that is. Because see, what I just said right now, that's going to be commentary for her. And people going to sit over there, the lonely people going to be listening to her, and they're going to engage in it. That's what they're going to do. Because she's really scary. Right? Because remember what I said. She said, when I seen her in New York, she didn't say that. Why didn't you? Why are you a punk? Why you only go after certain people? Why when DeBoski said you a hoe, you this and you, why didn't you say something to DeBoski? Because I guarantee you, if Dana said it, you would have been after him. He called you every name in the book, and you didn't say nothing. When that guy said, oh yeah, that red couch, we ran trains on you. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? He said he ran trains and you didn't dispute it. He said, I don't want the red couch. How we know the couch is red? He said he ran trains on you. You know what that means? I'm droopy, but guess what? Ain't nobody run trains on me. I was married. When that man said, man, go take that wig and stuff off. He said, I'll never look at you the same. Them men disrespect you. See, because what you do is, everybody got you doing their dirty work. Because Marcia, Gucci, none of them, guess what? They don't defend you against DeBoski and all of them. They don't. Because they scary too. But see, you'll come after somebody who you think you can, right? He came at Andy because he thought he could. But them men are definitely not Sylvia. Sylvia, only thing was that I think you should apologize. That's it. But she ain't going hard for you. She ain't going hard like the old Cole. She ain't going hard like Brooke and all of them are. No, they ain't doing that. They got you out here looking like the fool, girlfriend. They're using you because they know you got the big mouth. Just like when Passion sent that text message to Sylvia saying, Sylvia, whatever the words, I'm paraphrasing, can you please take that post down because I don't want to strike your channel. What she do? She gave it to Randa to read. Randa built her channel off of you, Sylvia, because on your picture, you're on the side. Who's in the front? Gucci. You had no substance to your channel. Randy came and took your people. See how that works? I'm just saying. phony. You don't even know me. You don't even know me to say I'm phony. The only thing you can do is say I'm droopy, and you don't even know that because you've never seen me in person. Because I guarantee there's a whole lot more that can't say that. You're not lowering my self-esteem. I ain't even really want to give you this much energy today, but I seen you kept mentioning my name, and I kept getting information you were. But guess what? I'm living my best life. And, let me just clarify something. I'm single because, again, I'm going to say it one more time. My daughter will be 13 next month. I was married, okay? And I wanted to make sure that when my daughter reaches a certain age, then I can go and have a good time. But from 1 to 13 or 12, 13 she'll be, guess what? I wanted the foundation for her. So that's why. After I was divorced, I didn't want all the men in her life. So that's why. I had one in her life, and that was it. So just in case, because I know somebody's going to say, oh, she's gay. No, I'm not gay. And if I was, so what? Because y'all talk about gay people too. So what? Okay, so that's all I had to say. But thank you, Dana. I'm hot, and 31 minutes, 28 seconds, and I just want to say thank you for letting me have that time. But I'm just saying, these people that they create commentary based on passion. I mean, I'm sure you had some stuff to research in your college, but go research it, and then let's talk about it. Because aren't you guys sick of talking about the pap up? Aren't you sick of hearing them same old recordings? Dana ain't in the paperwork. Oh, I'm sorry, Dana. You gonna get locked up. I ain't seen nobody on these YouTube sheets get locked up yet, but you gonna get locked up, Dana. You gonna get locked up.
Oh my God. What the hell happened? My phone died. My phone died. Oh my God. Low down, I didn't hang up on you. My phone had died. Now, how did that happen? What? I'm just like I say. I'm not even entertaining it no more. It is what it is. People say what they want. Understand? They hate what they don't know. I'm not for everybody. I get it. But I'm going to call Low Down back as soon as my phone charge up. This is crazy. It's getting to the point where the women are getting tired now. That's a problem. I said it a while back. Women do not like other women. And when you throw key factors in, that makes it even worse. So if a woman is not cool with you, don't have a bond with you, to keep spreading her name or people that she care about, it's a problem. And then when you have more than one woman that is strong-headed, even-minded, on the same wavelength, it's ugly. I said I won't entertain women anymore. And that's what I'm doing. I'm letting them argue with that stuff. I'm letting them talk. Yes, she did tell the truth. But, they want to pick at the fan base of Dana J with lies. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting back and let their lies manifest. I said it once and I said it again. If you leave here to go over there with them, stay. Evidently, you wasn't for the truth, and you don't rock with the truth. 100 Devices right. She said she ain't got time for them. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I'm tired of playing with these people. So I stopped entertaining them. Trust me, I heard Yuck Mouth talking. But her beef ain't with me. Angie took her fan base. Angie took her man. Angie took her dignity. Angie took her moral. Man, that lady's going crazy over there. All behind JoJo appearing on Angie chat. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, it's the internet. People gonna go where they want to go. And if you missed the man cave talk last night, just like was said, people with problems do crazy stuff. And it's evident that those people have problems. You in a fight for R. Kelly, but you sit there and say, if R. Kelly can get prayer, Don Russell can too. I'm lost. And you don't see none of the people that's fighting against R. Kelly say, well, if Azriel get prayer, then Kitty Jones can too. You don't see none of that. You see a collective effort of people that's coming to stop something. Where over here, and when I say over here, because I told Angie last night, the Dream Team is on an island of our own. We don't associate with none of those people. And it's fine. I'm okay with people not knowing my story anymore. It's fine. But just keep talking so I can keep getting the subscribers and people can come look and they're going to get commentary like this. And they're going to be like, there's something about that dude. He gravitational. I just get pulled in when he on point. I talk about stuff that everybody else scared to talk about. And then I'm going to go here. You so engulfed in this R. Kelly conversation, right? I challenge anybody over there that rock with Team Kells to a debate against me. Let's see how much you really know. Let's see the truth. I put it out there. Nobody accepted. There's nobody that is willing to have a controlled debate with me on that Team Kells side. Why? Because they don't want to know about the case. So when I decide to have debates with people outside of Team Kells, then I'm the hops. Because I don't rock with them. At the end of the day, it is what it is. EJ, chill out, bro. It is what it is. We good over here. I said it once and I say it again. I will not be controlled by nobody. I bring commentary to the highest degree. Am I right all the time? No, I'm not. I am not right all the time. But in a debate, my goal is to pick your brain to see what you know. And your goal is supposed to pick my brain and see what I know. To where it meets in the middle and people that's watching can make a decision and line up. I get it. So while y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, Don Russell's this, and he tried to undermine Don Russell's sister, ask yourself this question. How can you undermine a lady that's telling her story and has been telling the same story for years? But I'm going to ask you this. The people that's following y'all, are y'all undermining y'all subscribers? Because y'all ain't talking about the case. Y'all talking about a nigga that y'all want to be fat. That's the question. Y'all talking about a nigga that y'all want to be fat. But 9 times out of 10, I probably had inappropriate conversations with most of you. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of you have called me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Playing with yourself. That's why I say I don't even want to go there because I don't want to expose nobody. That exposing shit is over. My focus is separating Don Russell, Richard Arline, and Michael Williams Jr. from Robert Sylvester Kelly. And can't none of y'all get me off of my square. I don't care how much y'all paid to do. Y'all won't do it. Give the motherfucker that money back. I'm focused. It ain't nothing you could do. I'm focused. And for the ladies that haven't called me 3 o'clock in the morning having inappropriate conversations, I love y'all too. At the end of the day, we supposed to be for one thing. And I'm proud to say this. Out of my channel, it has birthed positive relationships from people who have came together and joined a union. Now, half of this shit I didn't even know. But 6 couples have came together from being in my chat of positivity. Fat Boy Radio said, I'm looking for good gracious. Good gracious. Good gracious looking for you too. So I'm just saying, man, like, yo, at the end of the day, it is what it is. If I rock with you, I am my brother and sister keeper. And my thing is, you can't rock with me or say you cool with me and have a person dog me behind my back when I'm not there. That's not somebody that I rock with, and I'm putting it out there publicly. So what Lowdown had to say, that's great. She's speaking for women that's tired, that's fed up. And the first thing that happens is when one of these women get to the point where they put hands on somebody, then the first thing people want to do is cry victim. Come on, stop that, man. Get your commentary, mind your business, stay in your lane, and do what you do. That's it. That's what I do. I mind my business. I stay in my lane. I do what I do. Now, if you want, I can bring some commentary that'll cut everybody on Team Kels deeply. I can actually do that. And it won't be talking about nobody directly. It'll be talking about all of them as a whole. That's all I got to do is start pulling out motions. It's going to cut deep. Because y'all fighting. Oh, no problem, Lowdown. And my phone died. Hold on, call back. Call back, Lowdown. Y'all fighting for a man that a lot of y'all are fanatics over. Then y'all go from fighting for a man that a lot of y'all are fanatics over to fighting a man that 99.9% of y'all gravitated to because of my relationship with the man. And now y'all go and try to fight for a man that's really working for the federal government that's setting Robert up. But because he say he close to Robert, he a fast talker. He showed some awards. He showed some pictures. He showed ADATs that were all stolen. Everybody gravitate to that. So this is what I'm doing. Gravitate to it. So when he go to jail, all of y'all continue gravitating. Because one thing I'm not going to do is play that game. I'm not going to play that game. I don't do wishy-washy people. It's either you here for the long haul or you're not here at all. Plain and simple. If you're not here for the long haul, do not come and try to be a part of what I'm building over here. Because this is not just for R. Kelly. This is not just for R. Kelly. Y'all, are you just seeing me reading about the sheriff? I ain't even get good in that yet because I was ready to cut that deep. But Lowdown just got tired. And hey, it goes for anybody. If anybody got something to say, come say it. Also, this is Fuck It Wednesday. If you want to blow something, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'm going to adapt Nick Cannon joint. This is going to be Wild Style Wednesdays. Until my brother Nick bring back, his show, I'm going to hold it down for the incredible team. That's all it is. That's why I don't play with nobody. I stop even joking with people because a lot of these people phony, man. And they flew gazy. What Brooke say? Drop the link. I don't even have. I'm not even on a joint that got a link joint because I didn't go Zoom. I ain't. Hold on, let me see. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on, Brooke. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Cause now I guess the whole all the ladies want to talk. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this link up here. There go the link right there. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let them get off their chest. It's in the link. I mean, it's in the chat. Get it off your chest. And good, because now I can test my levels for my interviews. Good. I'm waiting. That they asked for the link. So, here we go. Please be respectful to the guests that come up here, if any come up here after asking for links. I done dropped the link like 3 times. Hold on. Hold on. Nothing can stop me now. Man, come on. Chill. I pinned the message to the top. There's the link. I am waiting. Hello. There's the link. So, the link is in the chat. The link is pinned to the top. I'm going to continue on. So, like I was saying, the evidence is brutal in this case. It's very, very, very brutal. Yo, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Like, share the screen. This evidence is very brutal right here, because you have everybody that's coming together. This is crazy right here. All this right here, it's crazy. Hold on. Who's that? This evidence is very crazy. Hello. Low down. My fault. My phone died, but you can get back on.
Oh, wait, you still online?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to call you back in a minute.
All right. So I'm gonna have to call you back in a minute. So this evidence is gonna be very brutal. Next, I want to get to something crazy. I don't know if y'all know about this, but Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Arkansas Mo pleads guilty to PPP loan fraud. Faces 12 years in jail. Faces 12 years in jail. Also, while you at it, if you look at the top of the screen, go like, share, subscribe my new page, y'all. Thank you, Miss Visby, for putting that up there. Go hit the new channel. I need 1,000 I need 1,000 people, man. I need y'all. I need all of y'all. I need all of y'all. So, Love and Hip Hop star Arkansas Mo, born Maurice Mo Fain, has pleaded guilty to bank fraud and will face 12 years in prison. It's crazy, because his dad, I want to say his dad is Tony Fain. Somebody I ran into that was also doing some crazy things. So, hold on. Yeah, Lowdown.
Okay, yeah, one more thing, and that's it. So, but let me just point something out there, and this is the truth. They talk about you and this and the other, but I've heard a few women, more than a few women, who, when they showed your picture of your penis, was very happy. So I'm just saying, what's good for one may not be for others, but that's not the case. Those two are troublemakers. I'm telling you, Brandy from Thin Line and the other one from Boomerang. I'm telling you, that's who they are. That's who they are. And let me just say one other thing about Brooke. She took this book about eating and all this and the other, right? Mm. But see, Brooke has a husband that takes care of her. So if she wants to sit on her behind and eat all day, and her man is taking care of her, guess what? Maybe you need to take a page out of her book. Because Because I don't know anyone who wants to be single and struggling and on YouTube talking about Dana all day. I'm just saying. If she wants to eat potato chips all day, let her. But guess what? She's still looking flawless. Still looking good. Her man likes it. Why are you so pressed on people's look? And one last thing, stop all that drinking. Because your light and your face is looking dry. Liquor dries your skin out. Put a good moisturizer on it. Okay? Now, I know you don't talk about people. No, I don't. What I'm telling you is, medically, you're looking dry. Okay? Stop talking about Dana. Stop talking about all of us. Get some other commentary. I know it's something in those books that either you paying for, or the military paying for, that you can use for commentary other than Dana. Because guess what? Women like Dana. They really do.
Hold on for a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Your twin is on the line with you, low down.
Hey. Oh, boy. Wait. John, wait. You keep talking. I'm going downstairs to get in my car. Because this is going to be... Go ahead. Oh, God. I'm going to call right back in. I'm calling right back in. Let me go downstairs and do it. I can get in my car. Because this is going to be crazy. Okay, go ahead, girl. I mean, damn. Y'all ahead.
Okay, so, I was listening to Lowdown, and, I get it. I think at this point, both of us are frustrated. And we've tried the quiet, We've tried to, leave it alone. And first and foremost, I want to say, I never put a label on myself. Y'all did that. Y'all did that for me. I never said, ever, that I'm an innocent person. I've had a rough life. I've expressed that wholeheartedly. So that's first and foremost. Okay?
Hey, wait.
So,
wait. But hey, PJ, can I put a label on it for you?
What kind of label you want to put on it?
Check it out.
Showed up. Shawty. What he do? Yeah. Pimpin'. Oh boy. What y'all know about a supermodel? Fresh out of Elle magazine. Buy her own bottles. Look.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm not here for all of this dumb behind mess, because at this point, people are tired of hearing about the same stupid behind story. Okay, at the end of the day, I don't even know what the date is. Okay, the date is what, May 19th. All I know is June 8th, it will be a whole year. That's what I know. Okay? June 8th, it will be a whole year with this back and forth done behind mess. And at this point, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm sick and tired of you calling my name. I'm sick and tired of getting the screenshot. I'm sick and tired of getting the screen recording. And yes, if you go too goddamn far, you better believe that I'm popping up in your chat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm sick of being your commentary. I didn't know who you were. You came for me. You spoke on my children. You spoke on my husband. I didn't want to rumble in the dirt with you. You wanted to rumble mess. Started with everybody. Nobody knew who you were. Nobody. Because you were the quiet little mouse that was sitting behind the scenes doing everybody dirty. That's who you are. People knew who I was because I was in the chat. Clearly, you knew who I was. So I'm just trying to figure out why you got a problem with me not liking you. Because, like I said, I have every goddamn reason not to like you. Because what you did, it was unnecessary. It was low, down, and dirty. What you did. And your apology don't mean crap to me when you're sitting around here continuing to doing the same exact thing to other women. That's why I said that your apology don't mean nothing. Because you are displaying the same behaviors, but the difference is you don't have Dana to blame for it. You're a weak behind female. That's what you are. You sit around there on your platform, running your mouth, and I have asked you a zillion times, let's have a conversation. But no, you don't want to do that. You want to sit on your platform and run that little trap of yours to get views and likes and lies. Nobody asked you to be nobody investigator. Nobody asked you to do this. Nobody asked you to sit in people's bushes and screen record them. Nobody asked you to do that. You are doing this to yourself. So at this point, you got darn right I'm fed up with you. Fuck the lawyers, fuck the paperwork, all of that. All of that. I'm not concerned with none of that anymore. You can keep talking about the cease and desist. You can keep talking about this. You can keep talking about that. I ain't concerned with that no more. Now I'm coming from the street now. Because I tried to handle you in the right way. I tried to handle you the proper way. But you know you don't want that. You want the smoke. That's what you want. But you don't want the smoke. All you want to do is sit around and talk about it. Talk about the women. Talk about the men. But when I look and when I see other people come at you and you don't have that same kind of energy, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. So June 8th, it will be a year. In reference to us. And I'm not going to go. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Brooke.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is it a lag? Is it a feedback on your end?
I just hear myself like it did before me.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
There's a small echo inside the chat. What's that? Okay. Okay, shut the door.
That was Lowdown trying to call you.
Hold on.
At the end of the
There go low down.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I'm listening.
Dana,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to say to these people. June 8th, that's something that is huge to me. That means that this has been going on for almost a year. And over my dead body, will I go another June 8th with this chick that's irrelevant to me? I'm not on this kind of time. At this point, it's either we're going to meet up and have a conversation, or if you don't want to do that, if you want to throw hands with me, let's do it. Because all this other stuff for the internet, I'm not here for it. Clearly, you see that I'm not here for that.
What up, Tosh? What's up, Lise? But what happened for all this to go down? Because, you know, I don't look at it no more. I don't even follow it. But what happened?
I get, you know, as usual.
Mm-hmm.
We all know we have our favorite people that be on you, that watch the mess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got some screen recording. I'm at work. I just got off. Okay? And yes, I went on Brooke Live. You know why? Because you were talking about me prior to that. You just won't stop following me around, trying to. You're lurking. I'm a catcher. I'm a catcher. I'm a catcher doing something. Just wait and see. I'm a catcher. For what? Why? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is paying you to do all of this? To be so concerned about what somebody else is saying and doing. That stuff that you talking about people look and all of this other kind of stuff. You telling me that you can't come with nothing else besides pulling up people's information and all of this other kind of stuff? You really telling me that's all that you're worth? Is that when you started all of this? But now you mad?
But if you let the people
Mad at who?
But if you let the people that follow her, that like her, they'll say I started all this.
Listen, let's be clear. If you look into the chat of hers, it be the same people talking, right? But the people in the chat that's talking don't match the people that's watching. So therefore, that means that the other people that are watching are people that's shaking their heads, just looking and watching and laughing. This stuff is not cute, and it's not okay to constantly tear people down like this. I've never seen this type of obsession before in my life, except for when this darn dude, I'm outside doing yard work, and this dude approaches me and asks me out on a date, and I said, no, I'm married. He got pissed off, came back to my house late on that night, and cut my freaking screen door.
Oh, wow.
This is some crazy stuff. Like, leave people alone, but you want people to leave you alone. But every time you find some kind of hiccup or something that you feel that is not right, you got something to say. If you do have something to say, just stick to the commentary. Why you got to be talking about people? Because let me explain something with the little fat jokes and all of the skinny jokes and all of the eye jokes and all of this other kind of jokes. You got people that's sitting in your chat that have the same own mouth that you used him, that you were nice to him to try to set him up. You said that. So when you know that you're dealing with a certain type of person like that, and you don't want to be dealing with all of this kind of nonsense, you're going to lower it up. That's what you're going to do. But you just won't stop. Because you want a mission. To do what? So after you make him lose all his channels, after you put him in jail for recording, then what's next?
For what?
Well, that's the whole mission. She said she's not going to stop until you're in jail. Right?
Okay.
Yep. Her whole channel is based off of trying to lock a man up that she was friends with. And you started it with him. And you said, well, what he should have did was let me play my recording, and he just should have never said anything, and then it would have just been fine. What person on this earth is going to allow you to bash them, play recording, and they sit there like a little puppy with their tail between their legs and don't defend themselves? You started this war. Because why? Because you knew that people would eat it up. That's why you did it. Yeah. So who's the real fraud?
One of them girls that who ghetto to be white, but don't fit in with the black community. You go away, they drop you, until they bring you back up, situations happen, now you got low self-esteem. But I bet you one thing, she said, yeah, that ain't true. Yeah, it is. Because like I said, I got about 4 of them on my black. That's how the military is. That's why I said, Dana, she's treating this like she's at war. I guarantee you that. That's what she's treating it. And you better be careful. I'm not saying you better be careful, but I'm just saying, be very mindful. Because people like that, they try to be tactical. I'm telling you the truth. She ain't sit up all night, Dana, just because. I told you, them demons got her. And any wrong thing, because people like, I mean, come on, bad press travels, right? And that's what they're doing. They're just entertaining it. Because she can't sleep. I bet you. My uncle was on past his life. He's up all night. All night. Them demons probably see all kind of anything that goes on in war, in the military. They see that stuff. And then you add on top of that, this is war. I bet you. And yes, my father said, and I'm being very mindful of how I'm saying it. He was one of the people that were fighting against women fighting on the front line. I've been told past that. Because see, when women fight on the front line, they do get sodomized. They do get raped. They do all that. Because at one time, remember it was under Obama, we had don't ask, don't tell. They didn't want women to fight on the front line because they knew what was happening. Okay? Like I said before, my father goes to a psychiatrist and a psychologist. He was fighting 2 or 3 wars, segregation and in the platoon. Okay? People call him niggas, monkeys, all of that. So I understand this whole picture. Okay? I get it. So all of that going back and forth with Dana, it ain't really about Dana. It is, but it ain't really about Dana. Come on, let's just be real about it. You just found that Dana was, I'm not going to say weak in a sense. I'm not saying that, but you wouldn't do this to divorce. Because you're scared of him. You wouldn't. When no women was confronting you wouldn't do that. You're scared of me. She's really scary. Don't let all that mouth talk, because guess what she has always said? respect her to death. To death. Okay? I'm just saying, when people like that got mouths, you better be careful. You do. You better be careful. Because see, it's just a good thing you hooked up with us. But if you go into that B sector, you wouldn't do that. Because remember, nobody knew who this woman was. Nobody. She was very quiet. No one even knew what Sylvia was like. They were quiet. And then all of a sudden, boom, a grenade hit. They used you, Dana. They use you. Now, they can go back and say, oh, that's not true. It's the truth. It's the truth. Because see, one thing we never did was talk about her looks. What we tell her is exactly the truth as it happened. When that man said, here a man on your panel says, we ran a train on you. Don't forget about the red sofa. What man say that? What man says, you a hoe, you this and the other? Really? But see, that's why I said that. But they talk about you calling women all kind of bees and stuff. But look at that. When men call you, I'd rather for a man call me a bee than a hoe. Because that way he's really disrespecting you. These men don't have no respect for you, baby girl. Don't listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you said you grew up in a two-parent household. I know plenty of people who have, but they weren't taught. You need to go really seek therapy. You need to go talk to your daddies, your uncles, or whatever, because I'm telling you, you're embarrassing yourself. You really are. Because see, if I was acting like that, my father and them would check me quick. That's why I said some people just exist, but they weren't raised right. Don't let it fool you. Oh, I grew up in a two-parent household. There's people who live in two-family households who don't even talk to each other. And God wasn't raised.
Slow down. Let me tell y'all something. Low down and myself, we check each other all the goddamn time. And ain't no way that low down would ever let me come on those social media acting like some plum. Oh, Harry.
Nope.
But you out here doing all of this mess, doing all this dirty work for them, and they not standing up for you. They sitting there watching you making a fool out of yourself, endangering yourself and endangering your child. For what? For some people on YouTube? Just because they call you sis? Just because they say, oh, and when you going to go live? When you going to go live? When you going to go live? They want you to go live to make a fool out of yourself. That's it. Those people not your friends. They don't care nothing about you. They can care less about you. We care enough to tell you the truth. And we don't have to downgrade you. We've never done that. We've never came on the platform and bashed anything about you. But you've done it to us. And all we've been trying to tell you this whole time is to stop. But you say you embrace the name Ratchet. You embrace that. I'm sorry. I would not embrace a name like that. It's not okay. It's not cool. So what are you gaining from all of this? Absolutely nothing. Except for people talking about you in the chat. With details. Complete details. When y'all talk about Lowdown and myself, oh, you can call us messy. Oh, you can say that we throw a rock and hide our hands. But what details? There are none. When we ask, you never say anything. We don't have men out said that. You said it. Leave people alone. And stop trying to tear down other women. That is the most disgusting thing ever. To tear down another woman. Especially when I've seen you say to the same women that you tear down that they were beautiful. But now they're ugly. So who is the liar? Dun 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 dun. You are the liar. And that's a fact. Set people up. Dana, hold up, wait a minute. So you telling me that this is a person that is thorough when this person admitted that they came into your inbox to try to sweeten you up to get information on you? Is that a person that you trust?
Hell no, I don't trust none of them. Fuck them all.
So, why is it that these people are hearing the same stuff that I'm hearing? But for the season, it's okay. Until it happens to them.
Got you, EJ. I don't know. Well, like I say, they gonna believe what they want. But like I said, at the end of the day, stay over there with her. I don't want them people with me.
I've said this. You said it. Lowdown said it. Brooke said it. Niecy said it. Toy said it. Georgia Girl said it. This Lady T said it. G-Joy. Fantasia said it. Lisa says it. God darn it. How many more?
She ain't gonna be happy until somebody beat the hell out of her. That's all.
There's so many victims up under her belt.
Yeah, Dana, but I'm gonna tell you, like I said, you got people who ain't so lucky. I'm telling you, like I said, my cousin never meant to kill that girl. She never meant it. I mean, you would not think when you stab somebody in the stomach, you're gonna kill them. The girl bled out. You don't think that. You know, you just don't. I have another one. We're going to Fairleigh Dickinson. We're down to Virginia Beach. These girls talking trash to her. What happened? He beat the brakes off of that girl to the point she disfigured. So what I'm saying is, like, people are like, oh, this is the internet. Okay, I mean, have you not heard of bloggers getting killed? I'm just giving these as examples. Because before I was droopy, I was dumb, right? But when Sylvia went live that first time, when she went live, right, I said, do you want me to do a disclaimer for you? And she ran and said, yeah, I'll do a disclaimer. I said, well, I'm going to get my cousin on because so it'll be legally binding because she's an attorney. But I'm dumb. I mean, I don't understand it.
And just downright lied on me, said, oh, you never helped me. That's a bold-faced lie.
You know, and you know what I noticed is that's what they do. They all lie. I don't know where Brooke just went to. They all lie over there, but I mean, that's what they do.
Dana, this stuff is so deeper than
Are you
lying.
jumping in, Brooke, or what?
These people are trying to destroy you, Dana.
Yes,
Listen,
I was trying to let them get it out.
This stuff
I was
is
trying to let the
serious.
ladies get it out, that's all.
Listen to this,
I was
Nobody
PG.
ain't playing these kind of games.
Listen to this, PG. They can try all they want. But I said what I said. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I'm not going to keep going over and over. I said what I said. At the end of the day, just watch how the chips fall.
Let me
I'm gonna let ladies deal with the ladies.
can I ask PG and Low Down something real quick?
Just
Yeah, I
gonna
can hear
ask.
you, bro.
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but
Yeah, they
I
can
can
hear you.
hear you.
okay. When we did that live yesterday, all right, that live was probably one of the most arrogant, beautiful lives I've ever done. Right?
Right.
We weren't arguing. We weren't upset. We were smiling. We were laughing. Like we were having fun in the midst of saying, "You can't fuck with us," right?
Right.
When she did her live, it was nothing but anger, frustration, screaming in the camera. She looked like she needed something to drink. She looked like she needed a bath. She looked like she needed a nap. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. Oh, you just muted you. Okay, got it. I don't hear. I only ask that because I don't hear the echo no more. So I don't hear the echo. So good. You may need to do that. Um. So when it comes down to this, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to watch your content. I'm not going to stop until you go to jail. I'm not going to stop until y'all off of YouTube. Let me say this. The only people who can remove us from YouTube is us. Okay. PG and Lowdown. I know exactly where y'all at in a sense of mind sense of dealing with crazy individuals. Okay. I know. Listen here. When you're not happy, when you're going through whatever, when people don't like you, people don't want you, when you don't even have a spouse to talk to, when shit in your life is out of order, where do people release their frustration? Wherever they can. And if you hear me talking about you or you hear me mentioning something about you, the first thing you're going to do is zap out on me because you can't zap out on everybody else. Listen, my household is in order. Y'all households are in order. Y'all bank accounts are in order. Your mindset is in order. I'm going to tell you how I start to feel because that's what I wanted to do first. I wanted to keep going back and forth with this chick. Like, look, I'm going to go back and forth. She going to make a live. I'm going to make a live. She going to make a live. But you know what I realized? I done already killed the bitch. She doesn't even exist. So if I feel like I want to throw up a moo picture real quick, I throw the moo picture up and keep it moving. I started to feel like a bully. And I'm only going to say that because something is really wrong with her. She's disabled. She has a disability. That's why she is no longer a active military person. She's out on disability, right? She got her whatever she got because she's disabled. I feel like a bully keep picking on somebody who not in their right state of mind. You can clearly see something is wrong with her. You can clearly see that. I mean, that's not rocket scientists. Whether or not her people want to admit it, whether they want to admit it or not, they can clearly see if this chick has something going on. And furthermore, for her to keep fucking talking about somebody, you can't even see this. Like, it's like she talked like this. Fat ass. And let me get back to you. Yeah. And Brooke always putting something in her mouth. Bitch, I pay what I weigh. I eat lamb, bitch. I eat fucking steak that costs more than your face, ho. And if I choose to put on breasts on nails, guess what? They still look better than you. Period. I can do what I want. I can go get my nails done or I can do my shit myself. But you know what you need to stop and put from out your mouth? Dana Ball and Dana's dick and that wine. Take that out your mouth. Okay? You learn about motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about you. Girl, I don't care. And I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be right here. I'm going to pop my shit and I'm going to talk. Whenever I want to address you, I'm going to address you. You know I'm going to address you. I ain't going to record it. I ain't going to act like I ain't talking to you, bitch. I'm talking to you. And you listen. You my motherfucking listen. I'm the puppet master, bitch. You're not. I got you on the screen. Do you know what I said yesterday? Watch this bitch go live and be mad as fuck. Was I not right? I could have bet everybody in that chat. I would have had a couple of dollars for that. Because that's what she do. I got you on the stream. Every single time I go live, good, I'm glad you're on my business. Because you're giving me a quick view, and that is added towards me. Right?
Right.
I'm the puppet master, bitch. Keep talking about me. I want you to talk about me. And as a matter of fact, the next time you talk about me, drop my link in your chat so the people can come over and see who you talking about. Because I don't like hearsay. So I need to go see who's talking about who. At the end of the day, bitch, you couldn't fuck with me if I was 300 pounds. I heard you mention something about my weight loss surgery, and bitch, I ain't never insecure. Are you need to tell some people around you that they need to get the weight loss surgery because they may not wake up because they're motherfucking 500, 600 pounds, soft like a fucking marshmallow, or big like a burly bitch. Like, come on, man. What can you really say? Bitch, when I was 300 pounds, I shit on you. And now that I'm 180, 190 pounds, I'm shitting on you. Are you mad? What you mad for? Why you mad? And let me also address this one last thing. When did I create my channel? January 21st of fucking 2020. And listen here, bitch. Ever since I created my channel, whenever I do my intros, I always play a song. I always play either Mad, Cardi, whatever. So for me to say that I'm biting off of you, no, bitch, you're biting off my asshole. Now, I could be rude and get up and turn around and split it apart so you can lick it, but I'm not going to do that because I have respect for my people. But that's how I feel about you. You are literally scum of the earth. Like, you're fucking trash, bitch. And at this point, if I was to see you on the street on fire, I wouldn't even spit on you, bitch. Like, who are you? You are no fucking body. You and your fucking minions. Y'all come on over there. Bitch, fuck all you bitches. None of you bitches have the courage to even step to me at all, period. None of y'all. You steal my words, bitch, bitch. You steal my words, period, period. You steal my fucking look, try to, bitch. You do what I do. I post a picture of a natural motherfucker. I ain't even say no names. I wouldn't even talk about you on that picture. I was talking about somebody else. Subliminally. I want to talk about you because I would have tagged you, bitch, if I was talking about you. That's the part you don't get. When I talk about you, I say your name. You know I'm talking about you. All right? So when I posted my all natural picture, I didn't need for you to go back and post yours 3 hours later. Bitch, I'm not in competition with you. You can't compete, bitch, where you don't compare. Stop playing with me. And I'm smiling. I'm happy. I'm getting ready to go outside and have a little funny, fun, right? Because that's what I do, bitch. I'm happy, right? Yeah, I do. I have a man. Do my man get on my nerves? Absolutely. Will he fucking slap all you niggas on this motherfucking YouTube? Absolutely. And he may not even like me right now, but he will fuck you bitches up. Stop it. And thank you, go down. You're right. You pay all the fucking bills. Damn sure I told his ass to stop it, paying shit.
Like you, like girl.
And he gonna pay it. What y'all mad?
When
Stop
I'm
your
talking
pussy
about
up,
a
bitch.
whole nother female, and she was like, "Oh, look what she did." I wasn't even talking to you. So why is it any of your business? Why? Oh, well, she did that. Oh, and let me address this one more time, because I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sitting on my live in a chair talking about a whole nother situation. And my husband walks through the room door. And he do this every single day. He clears his weapons. And from what I've been through, I can say whatever I want to say. No, you don't want to come to my house. I promise you that. You don't want to step to my house because you won't leave the same. Especially when my life and my family life has been threatened. Now, let me ask you something. What did that comment and what the click of the gun had to do with you? Absolutely nothing. So you proving my point. I don't go live and talk about what you say on your live. I don't care. But you care enough every time you see me say or do something. Oh, look what they did. Oh, look what they did. Oh, why this other kind of stuff. And this is real. This comes deep from within the heart. I don't know you. Okay? And knowing what I know now, I don't want to know you because of the type of woman that you are. But I do want to say this. Since you and I are the same gender, I want you to know this. The way that you are displaying yourself on social media as a woman and as a mother, it's not okay. And these videos that you're doing, it can cause your child to be picked on in school because this stuff never goes away. It will be somebody that will come across your video that knows your child, and you can cause your child to be picked at based off of your actions. So I'm asking you, because June 8th is approaching. I don't want to do this anymore. All I'm saying is, keep my name out of your mouth, and I will do the same. That's it. Because I feel, at the end of the day, even though I don't like your actions, I still got enough of love for you as another female to respect you. All I want for you is to give me the same respect. Let's walk away and be done.
Hey, PJ.
I
Can I
did.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
How is it that we can accept her coming on here, roasting us, right? Gagging us,
Right.
calling us all kinds of names, calling you names, calling me names, right? But when the shoe is in the other foot and it's not coming off of the needle like that, she's gonna go call the police. Or if we roast her down to her toes, she come back on this bitch fucking pissed off man. Girl, you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that. Look, if you wanna, and this is the word of advice, Randa. If you wanna get some frustration out, go to the head store, go buy one of these. They're about $3. I don't know how much they give you that, but PS3. Take it and just punch it in the face like that. Poke the eyes out. Boom, boom, boom. Because, bitch, you need therapy. And if I gotta make this my therapy for you, see, look, it's white and everything. Blue lips is kind of high. This is you. I laugh at shit like this. Girl, it's funny. I promise you, when I only watched you for about 5 minutes, I ain't even sure somebody put it in my face.
Diva.
Oh, I love my sister to death, you know. It was there, right? It was put in my face. I had to watch you. All I saw was you screaming and you're mad. Bitch, because you got roasted and mad. So we supposed to tolerate your role, but when that shit come to you, or when it comes back and we fuck you up in the road, that's how we won. We know we won, right? We won. So now we know that we won. You want to come back and be all like, ugh. You're not a gangster. You're a bitch. You're a coward. You can't fight. Because the first thing you said was, after you have all of this, if somebody threatens you, you're going to go to the police. Do you know what we do with bitches like that up here in Baltimore? Do you know what we do to bitches like that in Baltimore? Come on up and visit. Find out. Because I guarantee you can be dragged from east to west. And on one street, east to west. You run your mouth. Stand in your shit. Stand in your shit. I really hope that you attend some rap, the next couple of raps. I listen here. I'm just saying. And look, that's not a threat, bitch. We're going to see if you got all
But
that.
you know what, Brooke? You're right.
saying.
You know what, Brooke? Let me just say one quick, right? People like that, they want you to say something. They want you to go to jail. They want to be punched in their face. They want to be mauled to death. Because why? Sometimes for certain people, death is easier than to just be alive. people who they're not accepted anywhere. Because you know why? Because when what's her name? When Papoose calls her white B, that girl cried. She broke down. So that tells me, right, that you're insecure. When somebody's selling weight trainers, but you're overweight, you're insecure. Because everybody who calls somebody fat here on these YouTube, guess what? They're the ones who's fat. Think about it, right? She called you ugly, toy. But she said you were attractive, you were nice looking before. Right? All that stuff don't have a place. Now, she said that Passion doesn't talk to her children about being interracial, but I can attest to it. He does. They can say she racist. That's how in tune those kids are.
But wait. Why do it matter what Passion Gangster talk to her kids about? As soon as you say something about her motherfucking child, and she have a conniption.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
She's a hypocrite. That's what she do.
Oh, because she wrote online.
She can be racial because she wants to put some hood.
Right. But think about something. It wasn't a kid. It was just to carry a lie and a narrative. It was just to carry something. Because you couldn't come after her with nothing else. So you had to go snooping around in her social media to find something that you actually didn't even know anything about.
That's right.
Up in my business.
You know nothing about it. Just like we done gave her commentary right here for a whole month. Her and Mocha.
These bitches is whack. These bitches is fucking whack.
Just tell Mocha to show her face.
Bitches is
They
whack.
told Mocha to come on the panel the other day. She would not come. She would not come. But she sent her in the chat and she tried to instigate. She follows you around. She followed Passion around, and guess what? She never denied it. Passion, I made a video about you. I made a video. Okay. I made it. Like I said, you're pressed. They can't sound white. Okay. And what? They're pressed. Brandon, check your email. I got something to send to you. And what? So what? We say. So what? Courtesy. So what?
Diva said.
That's a nefarious crime. Mocha, don't you think I know? Don't you think don't you think I have a, like, I don't know who you think you're dealing with here. I mean, don't you think we know what nefarious crime is? I mean, come on. Like, get your life, lady.
I need to go get my sandwich so I can give her something to talk about. Like, big ass sandwich early.
Well,
Yeah, I think they committed a crime. Like, I never seen people want somebody to go to jail so bad. Because those are the women who clearly have been hurt by a man. I'm telling you. They've been hurt.
Man, listen, I done been hurt by a man, and I ain't out here doing this mess. My first job hurt me.
It's a whole different situation. It's a whole different situation. You got women out here, you know that. You got women out here. This is the end result of them. Brandy, from thin line between love and hate, and boring. That go check their subscribers list, even if you are a sub, that's probably be on it. I bet right now, hey, we got some footage. We got some part of it live. I got it. Okay. You want to sit up all night because them demons getting you. They getting you.
Don't put something out there, and that's why I said play the victim, because you were the one that's speaking on people's children first.
Yep.
And it was me. Spoke on my children.
but see, but they don't see that over there.
And that lie, you said it to her, you're a good person, and you're a good mother. You just been hurt. You said that on that lie.
Mm-hmm.
What you come do? Here, I got something to show y'all. What? Dennis penis? Because I know about 3 of them said they was enjoying the Saturday. I promise you. This is true.
Probably the same 3 that sent me that coochie.
I'm just saying.
It
You
was.
going to get some secret with somebody at 10, 11 o'clock who's just a friend?
That's
I'm just
nasty.
asking. I'm just asking.
I wouldn't.
But you married.
I wouldn't.
What's your boyfriend? You want to get a relationship. You supposed to be happy. You still talking about that. And what the man say, man, move on. That's what your man said. But you can't.
I've seen people say to her in her own chat to move around that this some stalkerish stuff. And she just ignores them.
And I don't mean no harm, but when Debo even say, yo, this was stalkerish shit, and you know it's to another level, because that nigga bona fide crazy.
He said, just like he just said the other day, you threw from the day up, I ain't impressed. I was with him because we all know. Why you ain't going after him? It's me laughing. Why? Because here you are over here talking about everybody else. And let me put it, this ain't got nothing to do with it. What we're saying is, why you not, oh, I know. I ain't talking about him right now. I ain't talking about that right now. I'm talking about this one. It's that up. Why? Because this is the man who's actually, these other people are the ones who's disrespecting you.
I did nothing but take up for them. I gave them more than enough attention, and I entertained fanatics thinking that they was for a cause when they were actually sent in.
Well, that makes no. Well, think about it. You got one that's overzealous of chaos, looking at people's dresses. In her mind, she must think that subscribers are in the case, and she's an investigator. I guess the lawyers, I guess they're not trained for this. These high-powered lawyers. So you got this one over here, but then you got the other one who's the complete polar opposite, trying to get supporters locked up. What kind of friendship is that? Isn't that a little weird? I'm just saying. I'm just asking. You got, it just don't match. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so don't get my words twisted. Like I said, I'm done with the paperwork. I'm done with the issue with the lawyers. And since you keep addressing us, the only options that I see in our future is either we're gonna, I'm not gonna talk to you on no phone. That's out. Everything has to be public because I don't trust none of y'all. First and foremost, because y'all some dirty behind people. That's first and foremost. So it's either we're gonna do a live together and have a conversation.
You ain't gonna get a word in.
Well, or we can duke it out like women. But I promise you, I'm not afraid to fight. I promise you this.
But you know what? We already know about women. Yeah, we already know how it is when people don't let it get a word in, because really, they really just want to be heard, and they know that they're wrong. That's it. Because I guarantee you about 10 people, forget this live, because see, they're going to say Dana's our master, you know that. I guarantee it's about 10 people who are not on Papoose channel or any other ones who don't like Dana will tell you the same thing. Judy Joy is one of the nicest women you ever want to meet. One of the nicest. None of us knew you. We all are saying the same thing. When we went on that live that night, that unity thing, we said we didn't even know who you were, and you said you knew. When Passion said the first thing I thought about was your son, we did not give your address and stuff out. You said, I believe it. You said that. We didn't say it. You said it. You said you knew. We cannot come on and just give a word of mouth and say, here you go, lawyer, do our work. No. He's like, I need to watch, and this is what I need. We can't come on and say, oh, yeah, this is what, it just don't work that way, right? We had to. We had the lawyer, and it's not saying we better. It's just that, why? Because when you have people who have professional jobs, and their information is on the screen, just like a lawyer's information is on the screen. And just because one person who probably just answers the phone, who's the receptionist that works in the basement, says, I work at a lawyer's office, you think, because you know you're smart, that it's okay to do that. Understand? Because we know clearly this lady who informed charge you, she's nowhere front and center of the client. We know that. So, but you're so smart that you're listening to people who have no idea. Did we want to? The man even said, he was like, I don't even want to charge you. He said, I don't. He said, because this is nonsense. He said, this bitch is broke. He said, she's crazy. He said, I've never seen anything like this. He said, I had to go listen to it in my car. That's what he said. So I'm just saying, like, you know, y'all talk about white folks and this and the other. This is somebody who's white that's looking at us black folks. I'm just saying. It ain't about Dana, it's about you and how you act. Dana got these pictures, not just Dana, but people have these pictures. You all passed out like, that's cute? That ain't cute. Men that I know, even the ones in the street, wouldn't look at you. They would treat you accordingly. And they would say, yeah, we run trains. That's what they do.
And let's speak on this. Since you want to call us weak, right? There has probably been a total of maybe 6 or 7 lives where Dana has been hunting us down for those text messages between Lowdown, Dom K, and myself. And we have.
She won't give them to me.
Nothing. So,
It's time to hand it over.
on the other hand,
It's time to hand
you're
it
the
over.
one that, if somebody tells you to do something malicious, you do it. So who's
You do it.
We the one.
Yeah, who's we? You.
I get my hand on text messages, it's over. I'm telling you that now.
You said Dana made us do it.
Proving a point, though.
We're proving a point. Yeah.
The point, you said it publicly so many times. Lowdown called me. Look, what y'all give me the text messages. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not those type of females.
Look,
You are.
look. How much do it take? How much I gotta pay y'all? Mama Mary said she introduced her son and wanted her son to know Dana J because Dana is an honorable man. I forgot about that. Cause I forgot about that because me and her son was supposed to play Fortnite together. I forgot about that.
That's true. I remember that.
Yeah, that's before the PS5 came out. Because, see, never mind.
So, don't call us weak. And don't say that Dana is our master. Because clearly he's not.
Yeah, Dana had us commit a crime.
Not at all. Not at all. But y'all did.
Yep. Dana had you going after people, you said, right? He had a whole panel of women going after people. That's what you said. Dana had us doing.
Right?
I mean, what did Dana never asked us to do nothing. Just you saying.
Because we're going to be us. And we're going to think about the consequences of an action. If I do this, what can happen, if not now, a year from now?
Oh, no. And this is what we also heard. Y'all just let Dana do whatever he wants. Y'all don't say nothing to him. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? See, let me tell you the thing about why we just don't, quote unquote, first of all, Dana is a grown man. Dana's going to do what he wants to do. And second is, we got children.
But now,
I mean,
I got a man.
We can't see you, Brooke.
can you hear me?
We can't see you.
Can you hear me?
We can't see you.
I know why you can't see me. What I'm saying is, Dana we cusses Dana out. I know I do. I don't know anybody else, but I cuss his out. But here's the thing, because when I first started saying that and I heard her call a woman a bitch, I felt some kind of way because I'm like, bro, that's not true, right? All the shit that this lady was taking him through. Look, if he want to call up 10,000 bitches, I ain't gonna stop him. Go ahead, bro. What you do? Sometimes
And when you said that, what I tell you, I only call bitches bitches.
right. But, and I always say this on bro, she's a woman at the end of the day. She's still a woman. Do I not say that?
But a bitch is a female dog, so if that's what you acting like, then what else would it call you?
Dana, let me tell you something real quick, right? This lady, we were sitting in the car, two-door car. This lady kept pinching my cousin in the back, and he was like, stop. She kept calling him all kinds of names. Stop, because she's playing. He had a big neck, I'll never forget. Swung around and hit her so hard in her chest, knocked her out. But you know what I told him? I said, after a while, even a man gets sick and tired of being sick and tired. If you don't want a man to come at you a certain way, then you need to be accountable for your actions. Because, see, right. I know as kids, we're talking, boys don't hear female, don't disrespect. But you got some women out there that will tear a man down. Okay? So, again, I said, and I corrected that with that lady's boyfriend, which we know the people who come after is always on their account. I said, no, Dana never did.
Damn. There we go again. Come on a panel.
The moral of the story is this. If y'all leave us alone, we won't bother y'all. Stop talking about us. Stop saying no things about us. Because let's say, after the day, we never talk about the people again. Right? She may do another live. And then she's going to continue to keep doing lives. Because she's that stalkerish. Like, I have never in my life, y'all, I promise you, I have never in my life seen no kind of behavior like this from a person who never met each other in person. It's rarely like, you're not going to have that many people who haven't met somebody in person. Like, the difference between myself and Dana is because I know Dana from where we live. I met Dana over 20 years ago. So it's different. I know Dana. These hoes don't know Dana. They ain't never see her. So I'm not understanding. Like, how can you be obsessed with a person who you never met? I'm surprised none of her people has said that to her. Like, move on. He doesn't want you. Now you're starting to give me single white female vibes. That's what it's starting to look like now. Single white female vibes. Because it's just like you're like an Energizer bunny. You keep trying to go and go and go and go. For what? For what? I don't get it. Y'all keep saying y'all want to see him in jail. Y'all gonna be the ones in jail before he even think about getting anything. Y'all over there doing fake PPP loans and shit. Over there doing some shit that's really gonna get your ass in jail. Not him. He ain't doing nothing to y'all for y'all to be trying to come off at him like that. And then y'all wonder why we speak up. Because I guarantee you, if the shoes was on the other foot and we weren't here as his supporting leading ladies, right? Because it's just not me. I'm not the only fucking person. I'm not the only leading lady here. We got a lot of leading ladies. All our ladies is leading. We allow for everybody to speak their mind freely and put up whatever. This ain't no democracy. What is it called? Dictatorship. This ain't no dictatorship. But at the end of the day, y'all just upset because we strong. Y'all are upset because we got Dana back regardless. Y'all are upset because we can check Dana if he wrong. Y'all are upset because this is a real team. This is a real association. Y'all mad because y'all don't got that. Y'all don't have loyalty. Y'all don't even know what loyalty means. Y'all don't know what that word means at all. Y'all are miserable cowards. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to fight, right? But you want to keep using my content. And let me just also put this one out there too, because I heard Sliding Cheeseburgers play some of my content. Miss, I'm gonna give you a warning, just like I gave the fucking other lady over here. I'm giving you a warning. Don't play no more of my content. Don't play no more of my personal videos. Because if you're telling me that you're not going to stop until me and Dana is over here, I guarantee you bitches will be over here putting fuck me and Dana with y'all over here. Don't play my shit.
Well, shoot, while you here, let's speak on that Keish T situation.
Yeah, let's speak on it.
Because she tried to make it seem like you was talking dirty about me and this, but if this was the case over a year ago, man, you was fucking with each other. So why you ain't just come tell me?
Not just that. When she was no longer, how can I say it? When y'all had got to that situation,
I ain't really get into it with her. When I seen her do what she did,
about you.
right, when she did what she did, I just said, fuck it. I'm not fucking with her no more. But I mean, but I ain't gonna front. Sid Bo Ben said that she was like that. And it was like, she wasn't even for Robert. She was saying he going to jail and all that shit. Once me and Levi came on her panel and the girl Rena got mad and all that other shit. I mean, it was like I was a house guest there for a while. I was the entertainment. Excuse me. But when she did what she did, but I'm like, damn, yo, I really like Keish. Like, yo, I mean, I thought we was cool, but man, fuck that shit. That's why I don't get close to nobody no more.
Well, number one, I already told you that you try to get those two motherfuckers, and I already like that. That's why I have minimum friends. I don't fuck with a lot of people. I mean, I can count on my hand. The motherfuckers who I fuck with who I trust. That's number one. Number two, let's just put some shit out here.
Keish T is in this because she got, but I guess that whole network, of them folks over there. I mean, hey, let them do them. But go ahead, Brooke. Oh, wait a minute. Lisa said there have been times when that chick has been on YouTube dogging Brooke and Dana, and they have ignored it. But she keeps the shit going. She can't help herself. She lonely and ugly. Who you talking about, Lisa?
Let me say this real quick. And we just gonna put things in perspective. We're very smart over here, right? Right. So let's talk about it. When those two got into it, well, let me rephrase it. It wasn't related to make a statement which I didn't have knowledge of. I was made aware of it, and immediately, upon being aware of it, because she's a moderator on my channel, I removed the mod stick and I blocked her. Okay? At that point, she knew what it was. We never spoke about it because it was never spoke about. My loyalty to Dana, period. And I've always said, if you don't fuck with him, then you don't fuck with me. This was last year. Now, if all of this stuff happened last year, and you knew this information that I'm supposed to allegedly said about him, why didn't you say nothing about that? Because you actually have been live way I would love to know why. This is what happened. And I told you this, and I told you this before, in private and in public. We are a threat. We are a threat. Do you not understand that? Hold on. My nigga, we a threat. You understand?
I'ma say this. Even when she didn't wipe her ass all the way and told her tissue was hanging out her asshole, and she got up and walked away from the camera, I could have easily started talking about her, but I didn't.
And we're not going to.
And I mean, no, I'm talking about that's back when I was fucking with her. Like, yo, I could have easily went in on her, but why? I mean, I politely texted and was like, yo, go to the bathroom, yo. And I'm just like, to hear her say something about me, I'm like, yo, I ain't even do shit to you. But Sid Bo said it. Sid Bo said she a piece of shit and she ain't worth it. And matter of fact, and that was one of the real big beefs that me and Sid Bo have. And because I defended Keish.
It seems like all the people are coming to tell you don't fuck with. Eventually, it's coming to light. It's coming to the table. The only thing with that, and like I said, we are a threat. So you have somebody who has more subs than I got, more subs than you got, but don't get as many views as you and I.
It's paid for. Come on. Yo, listen. If you got 8,000 subs and only 10 people in your chat, really, come on. But let's keep it a buck. But I had 800 subs and I used to have 500 and 600 people in the chat. That's back when I was really on my ignorant going at the yard type shit. Or if I was going after Angelo or if I was going after Larry. That's when everybody come on. Oh yeah, da. But then when I start speaking real shit, now motherfuckers, oh, don't go over there. They ain't a bad person. Well, if they ain't a bad person, why do you want the subscribers over here? Because if they follow me, then that means that they bad people too. But let's keep it a buck. If the people that follow me, if I'm a bad person, and the people over here like the commentary and they follow me for whatever reason, but that means that they bad people too. So why do y'all want these people? I done heard that 3 days in a row now. Let's, you know what? If the people over there and with Dana just leave but then come over here and come over to what? There's a lot of wannabe surface think. I mean, there's a lot of wannabe intellectual thinkers, but y'all not even surface thinkers. Y'all gutter dwellers. My thing is this. If you ain't directing shit to me, it ain't respected. Cause me, I'm a straight shooter. I'm a direct that shit directly back. I'm not gonna run talking about something. I'm being bullied and bullying, muting is bullying and all that. Man, fuck that. Y'all come at me, I'm coming at you. It's just some people I gave life to that didn't even deserve a motherfucking EpiPen. But let's keep it a buck. Man, look.
I don't understand why. If you hate somebody so bad, why do you watch them?
Yo.
Why do you sit in my bushes and watch?
I'm going to keep it a buck. But I'm going to keep it a buck. Again, I'm going to go on record and say this. I don't hate Sylvia. What's the word? I can't even find a word. I don't look at her, and you can ask anybody in the Dream Team. If her name come up, I get the fuck out of our chat. Because just to look at her, it irks my soul. So, me going all day, oh, Sylvia. That shit clownish, man. I said what I said. I meant what I said. She done too much. And then for motherfuckers to say, well, just apologize to Randa. The day I would have apologized to her is the day I can suck my own dick. And like I said on Angie platform, anybody that want to apologize to me, we can talk. But as a couple people, if you open your mouth, I'm a shit in it. I don't want no apology from certain people. I'd rather you, matter of fact, I would rather you save the apology and me know the best apology that I ever got was the ones that I never received. I do not care for certain people. I don't like certain people. It's beyond not liking. The problem is, if I see you, just pray that God just touching my heart that day and say, you know what? Don't open up that right hand. Because I'm like Rick James. I'm not just going to introduce what the five fingers say to the face. Because it's coming white, black, white, black, black, white, black, 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 white. It's coming that way. Some people, I can't ball my fists up and hit. I just want to open hand slap the shit out you. And I'm going to do it in public. So while you call the police, I'm going to let them know. You did X, Y, and Z to me. I'm prepared to go sit down. I got my bail money. So put that in my lockup. And then that's where it's going to go. I'm tired of all this fuck shit. That's why I'm not responding. I see the shit that Stink Mouth saying. But at my rallies, I'm not going around trying to suck every female vagina, but she going around trying to suck everybody's dick. Let's keep it a buck. Then get mad because a grown-ass man go frequent at another lady channel. Oh, he can't come on my platform. He can come in, but he won't co-host with me. Who gives a fuck about a co-host? That's your platform. Run your shit. Run your shit. That's the problem. Everybody needs somebody to team up with. Team up with your own self. Make motherfuckers want to team up with you. That's the problem. I ain't never want to team up with nobody on here. Everybody wanted to jump on my shit. And I snapped that. If you think I'm lying, ask him too how long it took for me to leave I'm My Brother's Keeper to come over there and be in their platform. And that's all he kept saying is, we was trying to protect you. But through them trying to protect me, I got snaked by somebody that slithered their way in and broke up everything that was there. I bet y'all don't know who that name is. Sylvia. The same one. Come on, man, stop. And then I'm going to address this. Because, see, I'm not just a God-fearing man. I'm a spiritual man. The Holy Ghost do not come at a drop of a dime just because you want him to come. The Holy Ghost come when the room is conducive and the atmosphere is right. So if the atmosphere is wrong, I don't give a fuck what happens. When you drop to your knees and all of a sudden start spitting at the mouth and shaking up and speaking in an unknown tongue, that's witchcraft. And if you think I'm joking, I'll get some bishops on here to tell you the same shit. That is witchcraft. Because when the Holy Ghost come, it can't be controlled. You have to wait for the Holy Ghost to and to exit, not to stay. And you got to wait for him to exit. Because when the Holy Ghost come, it's word he got to come. But then let's keep it a buck. If you in a fivefold ministry, when the Holy Ghost come, the Holy Ghost will not be there unless it's somebody else there in a fivefold ministry that can interpret what it's saying. So all this bullshit, I got the Holy Ghost. I'm going to drop to my knees. Come on, stop. Because when the Holy Ghost come, you're not the only one that's going to know. Everybody else is going to feel it. So one person can't say, all right, y'all, just stop. And then you snap out of it. Stop playing with God. The Holy Ghost is nothing to play with. I've seen people die playing with the Holy Ghost. Stop. Y'all going around MCC doing whatever y'all doing. That's y'all business. But that's witchcraft. Because, once again, you can't combine two with one. There's no way in the scripture where Samson, where David, where Saul, a.k.a. Paul, got under the unction of the Holy Ghost and then start throwing salt. There's no way fucking possible. You throwing salt under the unction of the Holy Ghost? How dare you? What God do you serve? Matter of fact, what bishop you under? Because now I'm going to question his ass. And I got one of the best bishops in the world. And I ain't talking about Hezekiah Walker neither. Even though Hezekiah is great. I ain't talking about Hezekiah. I'm talking about the one and only Bishop Apostle Todd Hall. Then if y'all want to talk this shit, let's talk this shit. Why my phone charged? Because it's nothing for me to get bishops on here and we can have a bishop's corner and talk about the fivefold ministry. Because one thing I tell you, I don't walk with God 24/7. God walk with me. It's times when, look, I'm going to be real. This is going to be Man Cave Part 2. It's times when I want to get my dick sucked. And God saying no. And I'm sitting back like, all right, Lord, whatever. That's the human side. But God is still there. I don't walk with him 24/7, but he walked with me. And you don't see me playing with God. You don't see me playing with anything dealing with Jesus. You don't see me playing with nothing dealing with the upper room or the man upstairs. You don't see me doing that. I know how valuable it is to play with God. And they talk about it. You play with the Holy Ghost, that's blasphemy. That's one of the that's also one of the unforgivable sins. Trust me, I know how far to carry stuff. I know how far to go. You will never see me sit up there talking about something. God is a savior, this and this, and then fake the Holy Ghost and then start throwing salt. I'm sorry, Uniquely Made, but I had to give that analogy. Actually, throwing salt is not of the Bible. Do you know where throwing salt come from? That's a Japanese ritual to keep the dead spirits away. A Japanese ritual. Look it up. They throw rice and salt mix in the corners of your house. And it has trickled down into the church because people was looking at TV and said, oh, let's mix this in. I bet you will never see a bishop when he come and bless your house, throw salt in your house. But I bet you he'll tell you this. Go get some herbs. Go get some lemon. Take a bath in lemon juice. Let the aroma go through your house. Open the windows when you're praying so the enemy can run out your window. It's a reason why you close all upstairs windows, you secure all bottom doors and close doors, but you open all downstairs windows and doors. Because when the demon leave, he got to have a place to go. So you don't want him to be in your house and leave one person, bounce off the door, and then jump at another person. He never left your house. So when you talk all this shit to me, oh, God this, God that, I go to church every day. The devil went to church. The devil know the Bible better than all of us. Here's another thing. I'm going to give people something to think about. I find it funny that everybody that's rooting for Don Russell loves music. And I'm going to leave that there. Find out who the chief musician of music is. And then put it together. Diva, I don't know nothing about that. Lord have mercy. She said mirrors in corners of a house with cactus plant. Look, I don't know nothing about that. That sounds like some beneath voodoo for me. Can't do that one. The same consequence, the offender would throw salt over his or her left shoulder to ward off the devil. Exactly. At the end of the day, these people are deceived, and I'm going to allow you to be deceived because y'all want me to be the enemy so bad. So I'm going to be the enemy, and I'm going to let y'all go through hell and tribulation. And when y'all look up, Dana, help me, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, depart from me. I never knew you. You workers of iniquity. So I'm going to tell you, Lucifer, because everybody's saying the devil. No, let's call it like it is. Lucifer was the chief musician until he got casted out. And he took 1/3 of the angels with him. 1/3. 1/3. Think about it. Not 1/2. 1/3. Brooke faces are priceless. 1/3 gone. On top of that, he took some powerful demons with him. So I understand that what I'm going through right now, I was fighting carnally. I was ready to destroy Randa, Sylvia, all of them. But I had to realize that this is spiritual. And I realized this. The more I come on, the more it burns their soul. So I'm going to come on all day now. I don't care. I don't speak on them people.
I think you hit that one.
I don't speak on these people. It kills them. Who the fuck is Yuckmouth? If you look at her, I never seen nobody that got a lie and say they work for the goddamn post office. Rule giveaway number one. You cannot have your phone on the floor at a post office. I don't care if you're a supervisor. And they got cameras around there, and the minute they see your phone, you're fired. Ask me how I know. I can get somebody on the phone right now. 35 years supervisor, retired from the post office. And I will ask, yo, you've been in 13 distribution plants all over the world. Can you have your phone on floor? Or in your office? Stop. Y'all faking to be something y'all not. Stop. Simple as that. Stop. Just stop. Because at the end of the day, that shit gonna catch up with you. Mm-hmm. And when it catch up with you, you just better hope the person that catch you just don't want to fuck you up. Because a person like me hold grudges. And I won't say nothing, and I won't let it be known. But when I catch you, oh no, why you do that? Oh, there's a backstory. But I'm sorry for taking this women's panel up, because I started it off, then it's supposed to have been a man's panel, but it turned into a women's panel. So go ahead, Brooke. I'm getting off. If anybody else want to come on, hit the link.
Yeah, I think I pretty much kind of said everything that I think that I needed to say, in reference to that particular situation, because, like, I mean, it's no competition. There's nothing there. I feel like I'm fighting a child, and when you feel like you're fighting a child, it's like I already won. Like I already won. So I could see now, and that's why I said what you just said. It really, that shit just triggered. Every time that you hit live and you go live, it burns. It does something to them, to the point where they, I don't know what they feel, but they feel some kind of way, baby. Let's hear. They great come sit in these bushes. They great watch. They probably take notes. I would not put it past if them motherfuckers got a big ass book like this big with notes from your lives. So even if today we say, all right, we're going to declare, regardless of whatever is being said, we're not going to respond no more. We're not going to say nothing, right? They're going to still continue. So I do, to be honest, I really want to try it. After today, I don't give a fuck if they go and get West Bumblefuck and come and talk. I don't want to talk about them. I want to move forward. Let's continue on doing content. And we have to learn how to ignore ignorance, because there's nothing over there about them that has nothing to do with these women over here. We are intelligent, smart. We don't take no shit. We know nonsense, and we pretty. And those people over there, I can't say that for them. And I'm not talking about on a physical level. I'm talking about on a mental level. I'm talking about on a level to which you don't have a reason to continue to do what you're doing. It's like hypocritical. You can go and take up for your friend, but then when we take up for PG or if we take up for lowdown, then we are called what is we called? We need to mind our business and this and that. Well, if you would have never jumped into Sylvia and Dana's shit, we wouldn't be here now. So that don't make sense, bitch. It don't make sense. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna leave y'all with these last little few words. When you realize where you stand with a motherfucker, when you realize that you are no longer on someone else's level to which, like for instance, them, then you gotta do better. You gotta do better. And if you don't do better, then you're going to stay stagnated right there with the fucking trolls because that is exactly what she is. You and I, we are content creators. Her, she's a troll. She's not on here to make this feasible and financially responsible for her. She's on here to fuck with you and I. Well, originally you, and then she just added me to it. We're not on here for that. We're on here to get that squawk of money. And I'm talking about from YouTube in a sense of providing content and giving people what we can give them. Because trust and believe, the team that y'all see right now, they're mad. Because let me just say this, and I ain't gonna pat myself in the motherfucking back, but I've learned a lot from Dana. I've learned how to take a situation and dissect that shit down, break it down, this, and hey, y'all thinking another way. I've learned a lot. And the two of us together as one, and they know how loyal I am to him. Do they not see us as like, oh shit, like they ain't to be fucked with? Because can't no other team fuck with us on no level. Name one. Name one team you know that is strong on both male and female. Name one team you know that's a pair where we're basically damn near equal, male, female. It ain't none. We the shit. We the shit, bitch. We the shit, bitch. Period. Period, Pope. So if you want to use my slang, fine. Use it. If you want to use, if I look nice and you want to take that style, fine, use it. I'm happy that I could be an inspiration to you. I'm happy about that. And hopefully I can continue to be an inspiration for you. Hopefully you take some of my tips and things that I do so that you can secure a bag, so that you can secure a man, so that you can secure some kind of happiness, bitch, because you're a miserable bitch. You need to do that. Secure a real business. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that maybe some of my good stuff come off on ya. You know? That's all I gotta say, bro.
Hold up, Brooke. And for the lady that keep talking trash about me, that tried to call me Bookham and all this, I'ma play your theme song, okay? Here it go.
Oh, Lord.
Here it go.
They call me up now, cause I don't rush. Oh, I like my deep like this. They call me up now. No, I won't rush. How's about a little kiss? I got more beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch, that's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then get you too. Can be a yuck mouth.
Don't be a yuck mouth. Another nutritional message from the ABC television network.
They call me up now, cause I don't rush. Oh, I like my teeth like this. They call me up now. No, I won't rush. How's about a little kiss? I got more beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch, that's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then get you too. Can be a yuck mouth.
Don't be a yuck mouth. Another nutritional message from the ABC.
All right, watch this. Here we go.
They call me up now, cause I don't rush. Oh, I like my teeth like this. They call me up now. No, I won't rush. How's about a little kiss?
I got roast beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch! That's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then get you too. Can be a yuck mouth.
Don't be a yuck mouth. Another nutritional message from the ABC television network.
That's all.
You crazy as shit.
That's all. I just had to, you know what I mean? And she know who she is. You know what I mean? She know who she is. I mean, look, shit. I never seen no stuff like this, man. Come on, man. But they fucked up R. Kelly defense fund. But they fucked up R. Kelly the defense team. And I get it. Now they gloating Don Russell. Don Russell is the muscle. He's the king. He's this, he's that. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. He's going to jail. He's going to fucking jail. And I don't care who don't like it. Now she's singing a damn song. But look, but you know what? Hold on.
You is crazy, bro.
I'm going to get this last little bit of commentary out real quick.
Yeah, but wait, I'm going to hop down real quick. I got to leave out real quick.
All right, cool.
All right, y'all. I'm going to be in the chat.
There you go. Share screen. Okay. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Arkansas Mo pleads guilty to PPP loan fraud. Faces 12 years in prison. 12 years in prison. Mama Mary, love you, baby. EJ said the whole Scooby-Doo mystery gang going to jail. Man. Hold on. I got to get to the bottom of this. Let me see. Here we go. TV personality Arkansas Mo was arrested last year for misusing PPP COVID relief funds, a program that was designed to help small businesses to sustain themselves during the pandemic. Okay. Mo instead used the funds to pay for a Rolls Royce and bought tons of custom jewelry with those funds. Reportedly, Mo was granted $2 million in Paycheck Protection Program funds to help his small business. He originally claimed that the funds were to retain workers and maintain payroll and make mortgage interest payments, lease payments, and utility payments, as specified under the Paycheck Protection Program rule. Come on. Mo even used the money to pay for child support, as per the feds. When he was asked about misusing funds, he initially denied it. But he has now pleaded guilty to 6 counts of federal bank fraud. Love and Hip Hop. Okay, I'm sorry. The defendant allegedly stole money meant to assist hard-hit employees and businesses during these difficult times, and instead greedily used the money to bankroll his lavish purchases of jewelry and other personal items, said Assistant Attorney General Brian A. Benskowski of the Justice Department Criminal Division last year. The department will remain steadfast in our efforts to root out and prosecute frauds against the Paycheck Protection Program. I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it again. If your business if your business is not legit, you are going to jail. People has been reported And I know for a fact that certain businesses are not legit. It's certain people on YouTube that has got it that don't have a business. So, and the way they're going to catch you is not from the receipts that you furnish. They're going to go back to the bank account. They're going to see what's up. Now, I do understand some of the same people tried to look me up and said, see, he don't have a business. You don't know my business name. DB More Actor is not a business. That was just a title on Facebook, dummy. That was just a handle I was using for Cash App, dummy. Dana J is not a business. Dana J is an entity that I use to promote me as an actor, dummy. So when I seen that, I laughed, and people was like, you should strike them. Why? I want them to look stupid. It's too easy. The stuff that I should be doing to them, they're doing it to themselves. So why even worry about it? I do know that only one person have a business. That's Dallas. She do makeup. Nobody's a beautician. Hello? Huh? Oh, what's up, B? Ain't nothing. What's going on? Huh? Hold on. Give me a second. Let me finish my podcast. I'm going to call you right back. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just going to put it up there. So people can come on here and deflect for their friends all they want. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm going to let you go back and forth with those people while y'all can't explain how y'all got businesses but y'all don't got bank accounts under your business name. How y'all got businesses and it's not registered with the state that you live in for that time frame. How y'all have businesses and y'all don't have EINs for that business from that time frame. That's what I'm gonna let y'all do. That's why I'm not even talking about it no more. Honestly, I don't give a hell if y'all got one or not. That's none of my business. But I'm just that asshole that I'm gonna report the shit out of you just because y'all tried to make my life a living hell. I believe in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So when I left that shit alone, I meant that. I left it alone. I'm done. So you can make all the lives you want. But I don't want you to show up without your nigga. That's all I'm saying. I want your nigga to be the recipient of your shit. That's all. So, on that note, I'm done. I'm done even talking about it. We moving on. If it wasn't for Lowdown coming on and saying something about it, I wouldn't have never mentioned that shit. Shout out to Lowdown and PG. They called in. And then my phone died. Not once, but twice. So shout out to them. But I'm going to do this later on. And we're going to have a panel. Right? And I want to know on some real shit. Because it's a serious topic that I want to cover. And a topic that I really want to cover is the title for 6 o'clock is going to be, what's the difference between LGBT and LGBTQ community and the straight community? What's the difference? Do you look at letters or do you look at a person? I want to talk about some real shit. Why is the LGBTQ community so strong and the heterosexual community is not? How can they get laws passed and we can't? Let's hit the real questions without judging. When did you first realize you were straight? When did you first realize you were gay? Oh yeah. So I'll see y'all at 6 o'clock. And we're gonna hit hard. So anybody that's from the LGBT community, come over. Let's have some fun. Let's do what we do. All right? I'm out. I thank y'all for joining me. Y'all be blessed. 6 o'clock gonna be real. And if you thinking about coming over here bashing anybody from either side, the gay community or the straight community, keep your ass out my chat. And don't try to grace my panel. Because everybody is somebody, whether they gay or straight. I don't look at letters. I look at who you are. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of gay people that are better people than so-called straight people. Then I'm going to flip it again. For the people who don't know definitions, everybody is gay or have been gay at least 7 times in their life. I'm going to let you think about that. And I ain't talking about gay where you got to mess with the same sex. Gay definition number 1 means happy. Just to let you know. So we're going to talk about it at 6. I see y'all then. Fantasia, hey. Dana J out. Love every last one of y'all. Y'all be blessed. See you at 6. Peace.
What you gonna do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. You know that I will never disrespect you. Ain't love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spend it with you. That ass down, gotta make it last now. Start off so, then I'ma beat it